Hello and welcome to MacGyver's Grant Public Library Storytime Tuesday. Today is the very last Tuesday in the year 2020. That means that when we meet again for Storytime, it's going to be a brand new year. What would you like to do with your brand new year? What are some things you might like to try this year? Some things you might not want to do this year? A lot of times people stop and take stock right when the year changes, don't they? We actually have that opportunity every morning when we wake up. We can make changes all year long if we want to, but we really kind of focus on it right at the end of the year and right at the beginning of a brand new year. So I was thinking this morning, what do I want to do with this brand new year? And it got me to thinking about this book series by Kobi Yamada. And the first book in that series is What Do You Do with an Idea? And I really like this book. It's written by Kobi Yamada. He wrote the words, and Mae Besom is the illustrator. So she drew the pictures. We've got pictures back here of the author and the illustrator. I like it when they do that. And we have something very special going on with the illustrations in this book today. We're going to talk about that as we go through it. This is by Compendium Books. It was published by Compendium Books. And it's a series. So there's What Do You Do with an Idea? What do you do with a problem? And what do you do with a chance? And I'm going to keep looking to see if there's more in this series because I really like these books. What do you do with an idea? Let's think about this as we're thinking about what we might want to do with our new year. One day, I had an idea. You see what's happening with the picture? It goes all the way across the page. There's some more words I'm fixing to read. Well, what do you notice about the picture? Do you notice something about it? Where's the color in the picture? It's all in one little place right there, isn't it? And I think that is his idea. It's very colorful. Where did it come from? Why is it here, I wondered? What do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. Look how far away he walked from his idea. There's his idea. I like he's wearing a little crown. Everything's black and white except that idea has that color. He just walked away. Have you ever walked away from an idea? Have you ever thought, I don't know what to do with that idea? But it followed me. And look what happened when the idea followed him. Do you see more color? More color in these pages? I see some more color. I see more color under the idea, like it's spreading color and joy around it. And I see that some of the leaves are blowing away into the rest of the world with some color in them. So do you think your idea might bleed into the rest of the world? What do you think? You have a whole new year to have a new idea. I can't turn the page. There we go. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as before my idea showed up. You ever worry about what other people might think of something that you say, an idea that you have? What if they don't agree? What if they think it's silly? But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. Look at that idea. Would you feel better if that idea was around you? Let's see. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. Looks like he's giving it some attention now. And do you see how that color is growing a little bit more as he gives it a little bit of attention? I can still see a lot of black and white and brown in the background, but I see a lot of color right there as he's nurturing his idea. What does an idea need? How do you feed it? It grew bigger, and we became friends. Did grow bigger. Now he's taking it around with him, and can you see those colors growing again? Growing and growing. showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. There he is, introducing his idea to a lot of people. I think some people like it and some people don't. He's nervous, isn't he? Do you get nervous when you have an idea that you want to share? And at first I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. It's easy to listen to people, to think they know better than you do. There he is, almost giving up on his idea. Should he give up on his idea? No, no, no. Tell him no, don't give up on your idea. No. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do, and it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food, I worked with it, I played with it, but most of all, I gave it my attention. Look at that. He's taking care of his idea. Oh my goodness. I love these pictures. Aren't they beautiful pictures? Let's see what happens when he gives his idea his attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. Can you see something hiding in the background in this picture? I like that there's a bear back there. Can you see the bear sleeping? I see the idea. They're on a seesaw. He's getting bigger, bigger and stronger. I built a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. That's a pretty big house. There's the little boy and his friends. There's the bear and the animals. There's the idea. Look at what he built. Look at what they can dream about. So big, isn't it? I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it said it's good to have the ability to see things differently. Have you ever sat up and laid upside down on your bed and looked at the floor like the ceiling and thought about what if the world was upside down? I used to do that when I was little. My friend and I, we used to lay in the hall and we would like do a handstand and put our feet up high and we would look at the floor and think what it'd be like to walk on the ceiling. Would you like to walk on the ceiling? That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? There he is upside down, and look at that idea. You see the color? You see the color coming from the idea? Oh, and it's spreading all the way across the page, all around all those wonderful things. And there he is upside down again. And look, all of the houses are upside down underneath the idea. That is a different way to look at the world, isn't it? I couldn't imagine my life without it. I wonder what that idea looks like on the inside. Then one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my eyes. It spread its wings, it took flight, and it burst into the sky. What do you notice about the picture now? I don't see any black and white. I only see color everywhere, swirls of color, and that's one of those ideas that they had in the house. And look at the idea. It changed, didn't it? Took flight and it burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. Now it was a part of everything. It's not just his idea anymore, is it? He doesn't have to keep it quiet anymore, does he? It belongs to everybody. Change stuff for everybody. Because he thought of it, and he fed it, and he gave it attention. And then I realized what you do with an idea. You change the world. Can you change the world with one of your ideas? I know you can. I bet you already have. Now back to that black and white. What did you like better? Do you like the black and white world or the world with the idea better? Which one would you like to do? I love that book, and I love to think about what can we do with a brand new year. What do you want to do this year? I'm going to do one more little part of another book. I'm going to tell you about some books that we have above me. I've got some books on ways other people celebrate the years, customs in different places, and sometimes people here do these customs, and it's wonderful to learn about them and share them with each other, because all we do when we do that is make the world better. And it's just like this idea. We share it, and then we all feel closer, and it's a part of all of us, and everybody is happier when that happens. It really is. This book's called Breathe Like a Bear. It's by Kyra Willie, and it's illustrated by Annie Betts. And it's 30 mindful moments for kids to feel calm and focused anywhere, anytime. I think sometimes I might need this under my desk. I can just open it up and I can feel calm and focused. Sometimes it is easy to get a little bit worried when you have a lot to do, isn't it? When things around you are changing like they have this year, you get a little worried. This part right here is one of the 30 things that says create something new. Just like we talked about with what do you do with an idea? He created something new, didn't he? He thought of something. And then he nurtured it and shared it. And we have a brand new year ahead of us. Let's create something new. Would you like to? Let's see how we do it. It's time to invent something brand new in your mind. Inventing means you create something nobody has even thought of before. What will you invent? See your invention in your mind. Close your eyes. Can you close your eyes? Can you see an invention in your mind? How big is it? What does it do? How does it work? Your imagination is so powerful. You can create anything you want to in your mind. And look at their picture that they have for their invention from their imagination. It looks kind of like a robot, and it looks like it might fly. It's got some wings. I think it might play music. Look right there. What would you make if you could make anything? Do you know that's how people that invented cars and airplanes and rocket ships and subway tunnels, that's what they thought. One day they thought, I might want to try to make something that nobody's even thought of before. What would happen if? And they answered it, and they worked on it, and they fed it, and they gave it their attention, didn't they? I like that. There's one more that says, today I'm going to be. And as we have a new day in front of us where we can do anything we want and be anything we want, let's think about what we might want to be. Today I'm going to be, take a long breath in and let it all the way out and hold your body still. Can you do that with me? Take a long breath in and let it all the way out. Doesn't that feel good? Hold your body still and think about how you want the rest of your day to go. What if your day starts out kind of bad? Have you ever woke up on the wrong side of the bed? Have you ever heard that saying? It means you woke up maybe a little grumpy or a little sad, and you don't want your whole day to go that way. So you can take a deep breath in through your nose and blow it out of your mouth real slow. Keep your body real still and think about how you want the rest of your day to be. Pick a good word to finish this sentence in your mind. Today I'm going to be happy, friendly, kind, helpful, nice, patient, generous, cheerful. What else could you be that would help people? What else would you be that would make the world around you better? What other words do you think of when you think of words like that? Talk about some more words that you could be today that would make your life and other people's lives better just by being happy. Maybe you finish it with friendly or kind or helpful. Choose a good word that you would like to finish this sentence, and when you pick your word, if you want to, you can tell a grown-up about it. Remember your word and do your best to make it happen. Sometimes it helps when you tell somebody else what you want to do, because then you have somebody who kind of knows that you're trying to do it, and it'll make you, oh, our lights went out. Watch when I wave my hand. These are our magic lights at the library. Ready? Oh, it's not coming back on. Maybe the library decided that we were going to be quiet and breathe deep and let it out slow and have a wonderful day. Since it's not coming back on, we'll just say goodbye. Have a good day today, and I will see you next year.